So this video is about getting anything you want in 2023. So I've owned my own facial business for over 20 years and it's evolved over the years, and I've always been like really good at setting and attaining goals, and my clients are always asking me how I do it. So I wanted to create a video of just 3 simple things that can maybe help you reach your goals in 2023. So number 1 would be clarity in exactly what you want. So be as clear and specific as you possibly can, because that's going to give you power to move forward. So in clarity, there's power in knowing exactly what you want to accomplish. The second thing that you want to really think about is the obstacles that are going to come up, because there's always going to be obstacles along the way and challenges that are going to come up, and that's why a lot of people will quit, right? So I've worked out my whole life. I've been a trainer as well, and this time of the year in January is always really busy, and then people, lose sight of what they really want, and they stop going to the gym, or different obstacles come up that can stop them from getting what they want, so they just drop out, right? So to prevent that, you want to preemptively come up with all the obstacles that you can think of that are going to stop you from getting to your end goal, and write them all down in a list. So all the obstacles, if you want to lose weight, like what do you think could possibly stop you? Because I'm sure a lot of times you've tried this goal already and haven't achieved the results that you want. So you know already things that have stopped you from attaining what you want to attain. So let's write all the things that have already stopped you from getting to where you want, and just anything else that maybe you can think of that might stop you or derail you from getting to your end goal. Once you have your list of all the things that are going to stop you, then you need to come up with ways that you can just combat that. So if you want to lose weight and you're going to say like, I don't have enough time, then you're going to say, okay, that's not even an obstacle. So we're going to say, how can I get around not having enough time? So we're going to create more time. And how do I create more time? So you are going to look at everything that you do like in a day and see where you're wasting time, right? So it's pretty simple, and you kind of know what you need to do. You have it inside of you. You know what you need to do. You know that you do have time, but you just have to sit down and really, really be specific and write down everything that you do in a day. Like you can do it in 10-minute blocks. That's what I'll have my clients do, 10-minute blocks, and see like where you are wasting time and where you can just cut that out. And then even if you can do workouts in that 10-minute increment that you have, whatever you're, checking, online TikTok videos. Okay, so then don't do that. Or you can watch your TikTok videos and go for like a walk on your treadmill, right? So be really, really creative, and you want to just say you think I don't have enough money to buy the healthy foods that I need, right? So then let's write down like all the areas that you're spending money, right? And then say you and your husband go out to dinner once a week. So why don't you cut that out, and instead of going like 4 times a month out to dinner, you go 3 times a month out to dinner, and there's like $100 that you can use towards buying healthier food options. Okay, so there is always a way, and you can figure it out, but you just need to like really, really have a plan and be specific. So just know that your thoughts, whatever you're thinking that's going to stop you, you have complete control over that, right? You control your thoughts. So when you realize that, you can really be unstoppable. So any thought that you have creates like a consequence to the action. So you're thinking like, I don't have time, so I'm not even going to bother going to the gym or trying to work out today. So, that can totally switch. You can turn it into like, I'm going to make time and I'm going to find a way to get to the gym, right? You can just change your whole perspective if you learn how to control the way you think about things. So I just want you to think about that. So far, we've covered 1 and 2, right? So clarity and obstacles, making a plan, being clear in both of those. So the third one would be action. And I talked a little bit about this before, but action is just getting started, right? It's the start that stops most people, and you just want to get started. Okay, so just, aim to be like 1% better every day. The little steps, sorry about the noise, the little steps that you take every day, you need to give yourself credit for that. So give yourself credit for the small wins, the little accomplishments, and really enjoy the journey, the process of getting to the end goal. Like don't make it like a hardship, like really enjoy like be excited about it. And that's why having clarity is so important in giving you the fuel and the power to keep going. The other thing I talk to my clients about, which I created, is like the Big Mac, okay? So something to think about. So MAC would be your mindset needs to be, it's so important, mindset, okay? And working on having like a good mindset, positive self-talk, so important, okay? Your attitude, so important. You want to just try and maintain a positive attitude just in general in life, but to get to your goal, you want to see it as a positive thing and see the obstacles that come up, the challenges that come up. It's just part of the journey, right? And winning, against one or two of those as they come up, celebrate that and don't get discouraged. So that's where mindset is so important. You can't get discouraged. You got to just stay on track, okay? So mindset, attitude, and then C for consistency. It's so important to be consistent, like every day do something towards your goal. So consistency is so important just in life, and I can't say enough about consistency. It's gotten me to where I am today, with owning multiple businesses and just literally everything. It's so important. I think these are like the three most important things and to focus on, and I actually say like the C is squared because it's consistency and confidence that really come into play. So mindset, attitude, consistency, and confidence are so important to just get you through life and to get you to attaining your goals. And confidence, it's something that so many people struggle with, and I did a video on it as well because I work with facial clients every day for 20 years, and I also work with youth athletes. And the number one thing that they have in common that they always ask me is how do they work on their confidence? And it's something that everybody struggles with. I struggle with. It's been a journey for me to get my confidence to where it is today because, I've been beaten down, honestly, for a long time since I was young. And now, I have a daughter that's experiencing a lot of the things that I went through. And thank God, like I always had a good mindset just from a little girl. I've had a really good mindset. For some reason, I think mindset is a little bit innate in some people. I was, dealt with a lot, and I could talk about in other videos coming up in my life. And I've had so many tragedies, honestly, that would have broken a lot of people. And I think that's what my clients also turn to me for, because I've had so many tragedies in my life. And honestly, the most recent one, aside from being shut down from COVID, was my parents were killed in a car accident, 5 years ago. And, just overcoming that and staying focused and consistent, having the consistency in my day is what kept me going and enabled me to get through a tragedy like that. So consistency is so important, but confidence, you can work on your confidence, and I did a video about it and I can link it, but confidence is really not something that you feel, but it's an action. It's how you act, okay? So you have complete control over your actions in acting confident, okay? So I created ABC, always behave confidently, no matter what, in any situation. Even if you're not confident, of course I'm not confident into every situation that I go into, but I have the mindset that I know, like, I can deal with it, okay? And you also have that inside of you. No matter what you think, you have that inside of you. You just have to find it, okay? So by acting confident, it will help your confidence. So having good body posture all the time, I talk about it with, the women I do facials with and with my athletes as well. Going into a game and just acting confident, like you got this, is so important. So I can't stress that enough. But having the right body posture and mindset going into whatever it is that you're going into is going to make such a big difference, and I can't state that enough. So anyway, I hope these tips have really helped you in giving you some ways to get anything you want in 2023 and attain the goals that you want to attain in life, and really just being consistent and having a plan and writing things down and just seeing where you can combat any obstacles that come up and find time in your day, which it is there, and having confidence. So good luck on your journey. Maybe message me below and tell me what your goals are for 2023. And one of my big goals for 2023 is trying to stay consistent on YouTube this year and not get distracted by all the things that come up in running a business and motherhood. So anyway, good luck on your journey, and until next time.